Moving the Longevity Products. You can find out all about it by calling the phone team at 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470. Okay, so butyric acid, short-chain fatty acids, these little tiny molecules that you don't hear a lot about that are made in the intestine in response to fiber and probiotics, fermented foods, eating butter. Butter is a great source of short-chain fatty acids. Later on, we're going to tell you about a really, really interesting source of SCFAs that we talk about all the time, but never once have we said that the benefits of this interesting substance is based on its short-chain fatty acid content. In any case, if you're dealing with, or you know somebody who's dealing with cancer, you don't necessarily want to use chemotherapy killing cancer cells unless you don't have any other choices. Detoxification, nutrition, oxygenation, these are the standard ways we want to treat all health issues. Now, once a cell turns cancerous, it's a little bit different. It's kind of a genetic switch that has been turned on, but still, nutrition, oxygenation, and detoxification are involved in making the body strong, in making the body healthy. Detoxification is important. When we talk about detoxification on this program, I'm not really talking about fancy schmancy detox formulas. One of the all-time greatest, best, cheapest detox strategies is just simply changing our eating behaviors, making better food choices, exploiting fasting, leveraging caloric restriction, maybe using colonics. These are all things that we can do to detox that don't require any fancy detoxification formulas. Bentonite clay is a wonderful detox substance. Everybody should be doing bentonite clay on a somewhat regular basis. I try to do a teaspoon of bentonite clay once or twice a week. Charcoal can do it. Just charcoal capsules can have a wonderful detoxification property. Using a couple of charcoal capsules every day. Proper exhalation is important for detox. Chelation therapy is a wonderful way to detox. In a study that was published in the Journal of Environmental International in 1980, I think that's the name of the journal, they found that chelation therapy reduced the cancer rate, reduced cancer as well as overall disease rate in susceptible patients by up to 90%. Chelation therapy. You can have a intravenous chelation therapy done. You could do oral chelation therapy. Short-chain fatty acids can also have anti-cancer properties and detoxification properties. Butyric acid, that's the SCFA that's most of the research has been done on. That's been shown to slow down the beginnings of cancer in a study that was published in the journal Gastroenterology almost 20 years ago, back in 1996. Animals who had tumors, who had chemically induced tumors in the colon, had a reduction in the size and the number of their tumors when they were treated with butyric acid enemas twice a day for 8 weeks. All of this is to say that SCFA, short-chain fatty acids, are important. And even though you don't hear a lot about them, in my opinion, they can and they should be used as part of an overall dietary strategy for keeping the body healthy and disease-free. So, now that we know how important these short-chain fatty acids are and butyric acid, the principal SCFA, the principal short fat, the next question is, how do we get more of it? How do we make more of it? How do we get more short-chain fatty acids? How do we get more short fats into our systems? Well, first of all, think fiber, especially something called resistant fiber or resistant starch. Resistant fiber, resistant starch is a special kind of fiber that makes it through the small intestine and goes into the large intestine intact, where it can provide a food source, or as they say in the scientific world, it can provide a substrate, something for the bacteria to munch on, something for the bacteria to eat on so that they can secrete their short fats. Butyric acid is one of those short fats that gets secreted from bacteria as they eat the fiber. It's this reaction between fiber and bacteria that live in the large intestine. And this is the reason why you want to make sure you're eating, or one of the reasons anyway, why you want to make sure you're eating lots and lots and lots of veggies, lots of fiber, and lots of fermented veggies, and why you want to be on a good probiotic supplement like the Biolumin Nightly Essence every day, taking it on a daily basis. If you grind up celery and spinach and lettuce and a Vitamix and maybe throw in a little bit of beet, you can make a wonderful fiber drink and a fiber and nitrate drink. We haven't finished talking about nitrates. We're going to talk about them some more. Nitrates, as we've been saying in the past, are very important for performance, athletic performance, for energy. They have their own anti-cancer benefits in the combination of nitrates and fiber that you get from making a vegetable juice, a celery juice, celery and cucumber juice, can really, really upregulate your short-chain fatty acid, your butyric acid, your nitrates, and the combination will get you a lot more energy than you would think that you would get from just a vegetable juice. Just some celery and cucumber and water and salt is one of the most energizing drinks you could ever make. If you get all the fiber now, I'm not talking about a juicer. Juicers, you lose that fiber. But if you get a Vitamix or a high-powered blender that keeps the fiber, helps you maintain the fiber, a vegetable juice, just something like celery and cucumber in water can be incredibly filling, incredibly satisfying, incredibly energizing, and incredibly, incredibly good for you, even though it doesn't seem like there's much there. And by the way, if you have salt and spices in with your celery and cucumber, it is super tasty. And if you throw just a tiny little bit of onion and a tiny little bit of beet in there, it is just the most unbelievably delicious drink you could ever use. And it's super filling. It's great if you're trying to fast or go into caloric restriction or lose weight. Great for losing weight. All right, got way more to say about butyric acid and short-chain fatty acids tomorrow. We'll continue talking a little bit more about cancer, and then we'll talk about the very interesting diet that a guy named Hippocrates came up with back in the 4th century before Christ. And it's a diet that we can still use today to improve health, to fight cancer, and also is related to short-chain fatty acids. We'll talk about that tomorrow. On the bright side, time to hit our phones. 844-236-6010 is our number if you want to get on board. If you've got questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, we can help you. 844-236-6010 is our number. Let's go to the UK and talk to Billy. What's up, Billy? How you doing across the pond there in England?
Hi, Pharmacist Ben. It's a pleasure speaking with you.
Good to talk to you. How's it going? What can we help you with today?
My problem is I've took a pro-hormone. It's called M1T methyl-1 testosterone. I took it for about a week, 10 mg, just a pill a day. But what I've noticed is later on, like about 6 months later from now, what happened was I've got kind of puffy nipples, and also I've got low testosterone. And, I don't know.
Hang on, Billy. I'm having a little bit of a hard time understanding you. You're saying you have low testosterone? Is that what I heard you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You want some ideas for building testosterone?
Yeah.
Okay. Good deal. How old are you, Billy?
I'm 22.
22, and you have low T?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then there's something percolating, because at 22 you should be. Oh, 32. Did you say 32, Billy?
22.
Okay, yeah, at 22, you should definitely not be dealing with low T. So something is percolating along in there. Hang tight. We got to take a break, and I'll give you some of my thoughts on low T here when we come back. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. We will be back right after this. Don't go away.
By now you know that wireless technology like cell phones do in fact pose dangers to the health and privacy of everyone. Block-It Pocket's wide range of products are unmatched in providing the protection you deserve. No scare tactics, just common sense. BlockItPocket.com offers quality American-made options to alleviate and eliminate these invisible dangers. Learn more at BlockItPocket.com or call 888-315-9618. BlockItPocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Are you hungry for delicious, nutritious, rich, and satisfying home-cooked meals? Discover the Vita Clay 4-in-1 Smart Organic Cooker. Unglazed Zisha Clay, an ancient secret that makes this fast multi-cooker so special. Infusing your food with incredible flavors, perfect texture, vitamins, and minerals for your good health. It's a slow cooker, rice cooker, a steamer, plus a yogurt maker. Go to VitaClayChef.com and enter promo code RADIO20 for 20% off at checkout. That's VitaClayChef.com.
By now, you may have heard a bit about Bitcoins, but did you know Bitcoins are now over an $8.5 billion market? And did you know that over 65,000 businesses now accept Bitcoins? Listen, if you're already earning Bitcoins or trying to make money in the Bitcoin market, you've got to know BidBit.co. Why? Because BidBit.co is where you can easily receive Bitcoins by selling and auctioning off your own personal items or promote business products and services for Bitcoins. You heard right. Whether personal or business, you can now buy, sell, and auction your products and services quickly, easily, and securely for Bitcoin at bidbit.co, the first and only marketplace website to offer BidBit Escrow, a proprietary technology which gives buyers and sellers security and peace of mind because all transactions are protected. Start today. It's free to join, free to post, free to auction, and free to bid at bidbit.co. Buy, sell, bid, or auction everything Bitcoin. That's www.bidbit.co. Bidbit.co.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com, and in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
The Genesis Communications Network is one of America's premier broadcasters of captivating talk radio. We thank you for listening. Now, just imagine, there are thousands of people who are just as passionate about radio as you are. But what you may not realize is how easy and affordable it is to advertise with us. Radio commercials for your business could be heard on hundreds of radio stations across the U.S. every day. We can help you by creating an effective radio advertising campaign for your company. From script writing to producing your commercial, just like the one you're listening to right now. No other network provides the level of customer service we do. When it comes to radio advertising, we are your one-stop shop. And no matter how big or small your business is, we can help. Email us at advertise@gcnlive.com, and an experienced advertising executive will help you take the first step towards driving more customers to your business or website. Advertise@gcnlive.com. Easy, affordable, effective.
The freeze-dry guy, a leader in the preparedness industry for 44 years, is closing his California warehouse. Don't miss out on this huge warehouse sale and receive discounts from 30 to 40% off on the finest Mountain House and Packaway brand freeze-dried and dehydrated foods for long-term food storage or even everyday use. Plus deep discounts on all in-stock survival gear. The Freeze-Dry Guy is offering a wide selection of freeze-dried foods in number 10 cans and even individually packaged entrees. Remember, meats, vegetables, fruits, and long-range patrol rations are the main components for any long-term food storage. This is limited to stock on hand, so hurry and call 866-404-3663 or 530-798-4414. Remember, as always, free shipping to the lower 48 states. So hurry up and call 866-404-3663 or 530-798-4414. Remember, this is limited to stock on hand. The Freeze-Dry Guy is your choice for survival food in an uncertain world.
Independently leading the way for the nation. Compelling talk for every political persuasion. We are GCN.
Okay, we are back on the bright side. 844-236-6010 is our number. We're talking to Billy in the UK about testosterone. Billy, you there, my man? Billy in the UK. We got Billy or we lose Billy? Billy, you there, man? I don't hear Billy.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay, Billy. Here's a couple things for low T, all right? I'm going to give you my 4 major reasons why people have low testosterone. And by the way, at the age of 22, that's way too young to be dealing with this kind of issue. First of all, when you have low testosterone, you want to consider problems with body fat. Female hormone estrogen opposes testosterone. And I don't want to say female hormone necessarily because men make estrogen and women make testosterone, but in the vernacular they call it female hormone, and that's made in body fat. So the more body fat you're carrying, the more difficult it's going to be to get the benefits of testosterone. You're going to be antagonizing your male hormone with body fat. So losing body fat is very important, not just for Billy, by the way, but for older folks, older men especially, who tend to carry more body fat. That's going to make it difficult to get the benefits of testosterone. So losing body fat is the first thing that you want to do, and that leads to the second thing that you want to do, which is resistance training. The more muscle mass you have, the more weightlifting you're doing or resistance training you're doing, the easier it's going to be for your body to make male hormones. So doing some kind of weightlifting. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. You don't need to go to a gym or anything, but just some kind of resistance training. Even pushing against a wall can act as resistance training. You can use